Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Conventicle bringing you guys some more 2007 old school RuneScape. I recently have been playing, and all the people in my chat are like, please make a fucking video. So I finally found something to make a video on because I went on the website and searched what's new. So today I'm going to be talking about sailing, but before I get into that, yeah, I started back up like a week ago. I've been doing a lot of bossing. I've been woodcutting and some herb lore. That's just what I've been up to on the game. Haven't gotten too much loot from bossing, but hopefully I will in the future. So yeah, I went onto the website and found that they are looking into creating the skill sailing, and they are looking for feedback. So I thought I would give some suggestions on what I would think would be an awesome addition to the skill. And I thought it would be an awesome idea if you could create a boat with your clan members and then go out and fight other people's boats and get rewards from it, and that's another way you can get XP for the skill, and it would be fun as hell. So it's kind of like Clan Wars, but it's at sea. So for now we're just gonna call it Sea Wars for lack of a better term. So the idea of Sea Wars is, you, like, let's say in Port Sarim, you go through this portal, it brings you to a lobby and you start off at a dock. So from there you can right click people's names in order to create a team with them, and this is the team that's going to be on your boat. Whoever has the highest sailing level is probably going to end up being the person who builds the boat. But once you're at sea, people need a high sailing level in order to repair the ship in case you're in fights and stuff, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But no more than 5 people in a team, because we kind of need to put a limit on this or it's gonna be a mess. So you're out going to sea with your friends, and you can destroy ships or you can take them over. So you have cannons on your ship and you can shoot other ships, and once you destroy it, all the people in that on that ship, they get kicked out of the game, and their like killing spree is over. And you can also like board onto other ships and take them over. So if you kill everybody on the other ship, then you get XP, and you also get loot from their ship, and you can use that loot in order to repair your own. So the more ships you take over and destroy, the more rewards points you're gonna be getting. And you can use this like in the lobby, using the rewards points for more XP. You could also use it for buying building materials for outside of the mini game, and you can also use these rewards to buy wearable items that are untradeable, and they give you sailing level boosts or something. So let's use an example here. Say in the reward shop you can buy a telescope. In the game, what it's going to do is make your cannon shots more accurate or something like that. So you can buy these items and they increase your sailing level. And let's say even just outside of the games, outside of the mini game, you have a pirate's hat or you have the hook or whatever that you get from the agility training course, and that could also boost your sailing level. Just saying, it would be nice if we could have some items that are useful for this skill. Also, there's not going to be a time limit on this mini game. You can just go in with some friends and find people to attack and stay alive as long as you can. Once you die in the mini game though, one of the problems might be that you don't get to respawn and your teammates are stuck without you for however long they survive. That might be a problem, but it may not be. So I would say no to respawning, because then you wouldn't be able to take over ships by killing people, and that you want to have that as one of your options. Another objective for this Sea Wars minigame could be to find randomly generated islands, and once you go on these small remote islands, you can find loot like potions and bandages, sort of like the ones that you would find in Castle Wars for healing yourself and your teammates. This would be good because it will help you last. And also another thing about these remote islands is maybe you could use your construction skill to build some sort of dock for your ship, and you could like build a base at the island. This might be a little too over the top, but it's just an idea, and it would be pretty awesome. Some of these remote islands might be completely deserted, and some of them might have like a shack in them where there would be a prayer altar that you can use, because that's really the only way you're going to be able to recharge your prayer, unless we added like prayer potions in game. And also, once you die in the game, obviously, forgot to mention this, you don't lose your stuff, because it would be very costly if you died, because you would lose all of your armor and all of the materials that you put into the ship. Another idea that I have is you don't buy the planks outside of the minigame and then use them for the minigame. There are planks and materials provided for you inside the minigame, because it would just be a huge time waste in order to afford being able to play the minigame, and it would kind of take the fun out of it, because it would just be too pricey. Instead, how you can get the materials to build your ship is there's an NPC in the lobby that will give you planks as high as your level is. So if you were only level 20 sailing, you would say only get oak planks, but if you were level 50, you would get mahogany planks and like mithril nails or whatever in order to build your ship. But this is where the reward points come into play. So regular planks and bronze nails would be free, but when it comes to oak planks, they're say 10, and then mahogany would be 50 reward points each. The better material you use to build your ship, the more like cannonballs it can take, and just the more health in general it has and survivability. Steel bars would also cost a good amount in order to make cannons, say, and the better material you use in order to make the ship, the more cannons it can have. I think that makes more sense. And obviously more cannons means better firepower and easier to destroy other people's ships. So that's sort of my rough sketch on this idea for Sea Wars. If you like this idea, then definitely leave a comment down below. Maybe add some suggestions yourself to this Sea Wars idea. I just think it would be really fun in order to go with your clan and fight other clans in ships and stuff. So yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comments. I'm gonna try to get this suggestion out there on the forums and to some moderators. Hopefully we can get this idea implemented. I might make another video in the future expanding on this idea if you guys really like it. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to make a video after like 8 months, so that feels good. And thanks for watching. See you guys later in my next video. Peace.